You're a tier for your boy Patrick Befi, High Life Radio NLTA. Sikasem and Yade Brono. And the topic near the secret to never be broken again. The secret to never be broken again. Broke again, actually. Yes. And then na justice. And there were so many things Rebecca. There were so many things I was here. One, tax season, right? Tax season. See a tax by 15th, no one file it. And tax discussion, before you file your taxes, the things you should know. It was very, very, very informative. Oko Patrick Befi YouTube channel, Ubinya Oho. Oko your friend saying, Hona Ubinya Ohono. Niama was so unya and sana, so sana, or file taxes. Very important. You who say also file taxes 15th of this month, no file it. Say pay extension, I'll be to extension, but say file now by the car. The extension no it doesn't free you from anything. You still have to do say also still extension na file. The only thing extension is say a wow a trim 6 months now. But kabi audibia na also tua and I say when tua about community more interest. It very imperative see never try say as much as we can you file your taxes. It's so amazing and I say it's so funny say you mu be a habit be almost when it comes to taxes. I'm seeing we draw on my entire taxes I say. You see taxes BBA or kwade ho car yana hadwin pepre. On per se Uncle Sam unini benya because we mistake Uncle Sam obega shoe pay. Obega shoe pay. You mu be bre honoma de ye say call round normally almost taxes amount of 4 file it nipa be 3 4 5 tax preparers and as CPAs we file it no we are file it no we are file it no we are file it no shed die sika wom no if you're in that habit stop and that's what catch and for someone try someone may increase in the sika stop. You're opening up yourself for so many and never be brave. One, spread it, or your friends say, or personal information our spreading, which is so bad. And number two, say, catch the tax preparer be and CPA be. Sometimes they can help you, but they back also say, be a baby, they are not responsible for it. You are. In two catch will be say on try so be make it or me bought on no sika ope. So this year they pay, 12,000. Please, yen try see bijai sanya man. Taxes ni na say you be file. Na say utria more government do the amount. Say when tria more na they also no so tria no. Ono so the man no so the amount. It is when ya be so that means say when tria kese. Na your friend is saying nyama kakra de ma nkora ne o ma mutuatua interest bi ho no ma de saa ne ma no ti saa ne ma ni na aka ho a ne ma onyiska ebi mu de ay habit a o mo ye ne saa eye o file na nyiska enye bad but please me man nye habit na say o do life na akusi say o bo bra and our financial life no de tutu ya all the time you will be fine on for when you go to taxes too much it eye your file enye bi but me man a habit say all the time I see we are pushing for more. Yes, and a money hardring. Tax preparer, CP and I sad or no, bet me I tried to be a kahoma. But you are responsible for anything that happens. Now we are responsible. Make sure say it is to it. And then be my chance I'm a from person because I'm share opinion or the secret to never be broke again. Be my chance I'm on my you win your back so and then a bit discussion with her on I'm kind so Baba be drew dread and be kind of George or Canada or try or me or no bad mama nakasa ti eno na ene ye ho asem ka na ke you invest in asem ka ho ye behwe ba ye hwe how a ye betimi elivu your friend is saying a bit me make sure say the secrets to never be broke again no a bit me aboy you know before then no like and share and go far. We need this education. We need this education. Our community, we hear this financial education. Nti ka kyerɛ onua bi anaasɛ wɔ bi a spread ma no so on try so bɛtumi akyie bi because yɛ nneɛma bebree wɔ hɔnom a yɛmfa ntoto yie personal finance is 80% behavior 20% head knowledge and woyɛ nneɛma bebree a ɛbɛtumi aboa wo toto nneɛma yie a ɛbɛtumi aboa wo ama nneɛma yɛfrɛ sɛ wo sikasɛm atotɔ yie na yɛ a ne yɛntoto no yie ɛnyɛ dendenden saa. You see, it's not how much you make. It's not how much you make that makes you wealthy. It's how much, and I said, what you do with the money that comes in. You see, the sikana yenyano. So what to do nneɛma wie a sikana aka ne yɛndi o yɛndi. Nti ɛnɛ yɛba bɛhwɛ nneɛma 7 bi a wɔsi yɛtumi yɛ a ɛbɛtumi aboa yɛn ama yɛ free saa situations bebree a ama finances ɛntotɔ yie te sɛ deɛ yɛka no afei yɛde yɛ last nyinaa akɔhyɛ taxes mu sɛ yɛfile taxes a taxes so yɛfile no once a year na wofile a wonya 30,000 wonya 30,000 ɛnti no yɛnyi yɛ adwene free that side no more menka sɛ ɛnyɛ wonya bi ba ɛyɛ as much as you can the maximize obetimi they also ye bia o sabeka no but ni see ye man bro so na bedru baby no yes we yes I no say technically na no obenya bibi free IRS ho almost sample that out but ti anye ni ekoto so a na that time no enema wo niema mu a etimi ma niema etene wo life one hwe akruma kra ni odebi because every year bia now the taxes and the percentage na interest na that's no is so see you don't want to deal with this. You make sure say ye ho afiri saa nneɛma no sɛ deɛ meka no nkyerɛ sɛ mɛnyɛ ɛyɛ but mɛma yɛma no nyɛ too much yɛmfa focus no nyina nkɔhyɛ hɔ nom biribi a ɛwɔ sɛ wɔ hɔ deɛ ɛwɔ sɛ wɔ nsa ka deɛ ɛwɔ sɛ wogye because Uncle Sam deɛ na ɛwɔ hɔ a nkɔbɛgye koraa de interest aka ho nti wo deɛ ɛwɔ sɛ wogye deɛ ɛwɔ sɛ wogye but apart from that no mɛma no nyɛ too much na ɛmfa nkɔto situation. The secret to the secret to never be broke again. The secret to never be broke again. Yes, it's not how much you make that makes you wealthy, but what you do with what you make. Sikana ebe munu send na wode ye. You see mu bebre hɔ ma de bia ne yesu na me de me make kese na se me make 6 figures na me see na eno de bia sa ne ye na o make 50 wa try no make 70 na still me make seke committee make 100 sa no make 100 o committee make 150 still na sikasɛm ne ntoto yi no kyerɛ sɛ enye sikana o make no nemum de sikana eba wo nsɛm no de na adbɛyɛ yɛn ho bebree amanfo making millions of dollars a year. They go out there and spend all that money. We spend it 1 million, we make it 1 million, now spending 1 million. At the end of the day, you are broke. We spend it, we make it 50,000, now to me save 10,000 a year. At the end of the day, and I say a year no, or 10,000. 5 years, it's the same thing at 50,000. You're spending 1 million or use scanning in ano. We broke. When you're poor, we broke. Because we juma income boom. Yes, we juma income boom. But still no and finding kobebia. Why? Because on tiskase. You see, I was see a tisikase. I was see a tisikase. One tisikase at the piano or sika sem end to ye. Ye mubi bro on my tiskase. He will be san class how much and I will spend it a month. Bubu on him. I will see who san your money na. I see who saa nneɛma no nyinaa sɛ sɛn na yɛmeki amount sɛn na yɛmeki who saa nneɛma no de biara no wo sikasɛm ntoto yie wo sikasɛm ntoto yie friends me nua pɛ sɛ ɔkasa anaa okay yo hyɛ ho tie me wopɛ sɛ ɔkasa woma me line na me mo akasa yo Yo, our topic, no, your friend is saying, the secret to never be broke again. Yes, the secret to never be broke again. Eti, so sha, ye mu be bro ayi sika semu nto yi. Why? Because ye nti sika ase. You see, sika, say ye ti sika ase no, making money is different from saving it. You mu be bro etimi discover ade ba kwa me pe we community no say ye ho ye adwuma. Discover pa, but all the money comes in, all the money goes out. Why? Because he antiscas is can have dream some money. These are some principles. Be a see a tears here in a bit me a boy. Ama say broke no every year. So yenya poor. We are just broke because you spending it's kind of buy and semi and spending a year. You see, we need a spending plan. We need a spending plan. Who spending planner? I watch a share at the hodada. Sika bi a bɛfa wo nsɛm biara no wonim deɛ wode yɛ sɛ yɛte bebree sɛ amanfoɔ awene lottery wawene bɛyɛ millions of dollars, you know, hundreds of millions of dollars. And so yɛnte sɛ ahia ɔmo koraa no yɛsaa te sɛ ɔma file bankruptcy koraa kyɛ sɛ ɔma go down. Why? Because ɔmo ni any plan biara, ɔmo ni any plan biara fa ne sikasɛm ho. Na ɔni plan fa wo sikasɛm ho a de biara wo ho bɛkyerɛ. Ba wo plan wɔ sikasɛm ho a sika eba wo nsɛm a wonim deɛ ɛkɔyɛ. Yɛmfa ebi nya ntoto ho. Wonim sɛ sika biara ɛbɛtɔ wo nsɛm biara no, $1 bi ɛbɛka wo nsɛm biara no, wo save 10%. We invested 10%. Now with the 10%, so yɛmfa sɛ wode ayɛ charity. 70% now means I will spend it. It will be $100 at the end of the year. Say $100 ever counts out. When you say 70%, me yene day, bit me the trouble num dem pese me bia me. Na emu me save 10%, me invest 10%, na me give you 10%. Or plan be say all the time we say onyama ekoso. So when is our plan be say ya kukuru sika to send the mawa enche BS kind of beshi. Enche BS kind of beshi. Why? Because we need plan bia. You need a blueprint of your financial situation. See, can in my but also blueprint too. Kakra na I na make it a year one. We say the baby no start. Into one, kwan be the first that secret to never be broke again. One, we need basic needs. I will say taking care of your basic needs first. The basic needs na kasano. Sometimes me can say one here and no also bit me a flow. Basic needs. The needs. You see, we have needs and we have wants. All right. So basic needs here, then you hear baby theater, you hear car, you know, they are a friend of 4 walls. If you do not 4 walls, if you don't take care of your 4 walls, and now even the 4 walls, one of them cries lacking. What drink crazy so you have to make sure those 4 walls are working and all the time. One, also when you baby do 2, also when you 3, baby one, I will say utilities, electricity, tap, gas, whatever it is, I remember how cost on a cost and also function well. And I will hear transportation. These 4 walls, very important. But one she has 4 walls, you have to be say, you see, for example, we hear car. The purpose of transportation and our car no your friend saying from point A to point B. And then the first, and then the need say we hear car to move around, especially and as a car we hear transportation because your people be on my area be and baby no, they don't really need a car, but the transportation system should be very a bit baby or baby so if you say system you need a car. When you have a car at the end of the year from point A to point B, that is the need. But guess what? Makwakoto BMW 50,000. If I don't have the money for it, you see now no the need na ba be what? Abeye want. Abeye want. Any need be mu, my bro need no so called want. You see the needs and the want are different a woman. The need ni niyama say they make an nyakra na woye niyama cry nko so because also nya baby da e ma ho to utimi so no kama say be ya sorry utimi akọ adwuma e wo say utimi nya baby your friends say they akọ adwuma back and forth and say utimi tena 4-5 hours and san utimi akọ e wo say utimi flow e wo say onya aduane di e no nche say de bia wo say otena restaurant so na me che no and a gas your friends say electricity ni ade ni na wo say flow but makwakoto instead of say miniska makwakoto car 50,000 na me the idea me the to credit card so. You see that alone, that thing no just a said when I was starting to sell financial BBR, if you don't have the money, you see, car goes down in value. So putting credit on a car, no, it's like you getting up early every morning because we share auto car 20,000 and then 4 years time that car will be like 8,000. And to say what's right no pebia na woko adwuma no $200 at abonti. You see, your stomach cannot take that. You can't stomach that. It's the reason why I say it's all talk card things that goes down in value. Abra or they talk credit so it doesn't make sense. And yeah, no kwa you talk fee or see in your fee tinem. The won't swan, young could to fee kakraka, and I say fee your mortgage between 5,000. But see bit me afford it rent be na be 500 1,000 na bit me afford there. Those are the needs. The moment we move from bit me afford 1,000 near 3,000, that means a want. And the want near BBB my energy keke. But the needs near my here and the idea here, you need those things. It's same atade, here tade, see a back and forth. Buy too expensive things, you buy near buying all these, we are doing those things. No, you move once, nipa be once, no, because we just want to please people. We just want to catch up with the Joneses. We just want to follow the Joneses. The Joneses can do math because the adding doesn't add up. You're making sure that the needs is most important. The needs are the most important that we need, period. Who sika broswa ubetimi aye di aka no. Ba yemu bebre on my start to see Bob Brana obo hu say ye start your first thing. Yakoje car na yakoje ye no ye di ato credit so. No, we start sa the bia na ho chiro. So the secret for being this secret say when you broke again no. And no we say we make sure say we free sa niema nim. Because when free sa niema nim de bia na wo. Imagine wakoto BMW, wakoto Mercedes, na wotua be $700 a month. Meanwhile to ne bi kra na your friend saying would be 4,000 na be fee. We rent and buy, or mortgage in my, and also your friend saying groceries in my car na what on so between insurance, gas our beto, so many things. Also our family crack on dia na niema change. So if you want to be free from those things now, do not start it that way. Rather, no, start with something small. Between 4,000, 5,000. Be say, hey, Bobo, then a 4,000 car, me koto, a time me koto be na me faha na se na si ho na dien it means that situation it me koto. Oboa, enye no correct. With cheapness and a mass situation at all. Why? Okoto dear 4,000, okoto car 5,000. When you say you use car, a dear na way. $150 I'll be your diagnosis. I mean, I check say be okay or can one yet into a koto car because we check here and can be situation what car. You see, that is something that your community near you. You be skaka crabby, edia ye bibia mo bia boy de ene nka you be go in debt, ene nka you be boka. So these are the things that my cut down. Instead of so be koto or be check it, we say car no e be a situation wo huni. Enti no okay, you be say e be amen to car meto for no 150 on ye. Now I koto car 4,000 na fear ha no. We yours me to car dada no na yes ah. No, yes ah na Nemo motor sa car na dia start abrabo na wetimi save towards the 500 na nka be tua car BMW no Mercedes no Charger no na nka de sa bi sika na toto wa 510 saying 5,000 10 months, another 15 months 15,000, then you trade in the other one. That is what your friend is saying omo mu di you scam niam bi say no omo ye niam bi say no omo ye nye so omo fitie na no omo start so omo di ye na omo start gradually. One start free the straw no the bar down or start free down and or the course through kakra. You see, sometimes we will be can see or say I don't person me di and I may juma hard until yes I want you to, but don't put these on credit. It is so damn, especially car be a killing cry. So the basic needs no be here. You see, can I buy a why ye juma a buy a hono? Yes, 30 year brand. Says he can indio. Yendi says he can. Name would invest was some bibim be most a period of what the 20 years were free school about us was started brabi and I will bo we juma sika started back kakra ultimate the 3,000 coffee kakra eba no enko high dine your friends 2005 enko to car utia 700 name mo starting kakra now timija be 500 now start to say we see in a period of 10 years in a period of 15 years you are still young. Uber say 500 out to 700 out to in the stock exchange has been giving us 10% over a period of 100 years. Your friend said for the past 100 years, the past 80 years. Now Uber say all of a sudden the 500 now they to hono. Na sikana no the ewo bana banoso bana ekono. All of a sudden, Uber send that money no from 500 out to hona boom. Now number 500,000. You see, now you can buy car and buy cash. You see, auto not on the cash. Because auto now they took credit swap. Remember, we used to be car on farm out for freezer. That was good to be also. In your car, the interest now say to us was the same way I see a tow house, a good see bit me a tow house. Uhun sunya men ko to de uhun sun. Unya ko tow house see ya pet na uhun sunya. Your friend house pool. Once a one nephew. You see, so we say what Diana would 4,000, so won't mean nephew. Won't mean nephew because Sikana song it was all the another one come piece of health or health, not to say, would the echo back and forth now. So obit me is so many things. You have to do it in the right way. We are in the right way a bit go yama. The same way to say the kind tadiasem. You move be had the air near Tatadia Cassia, near Towi, near Towi. Now the enemy Yakran say, you are yes, I've been from 20s, 30s, you do 14 years, yes, it's animal. Ni chisi. You will make a BBS who go and Tadia or Tono, or better within a year. When he says he can't go to bank account. When he says he can't go to bank account, you see, when he's can't go to bank account, who or ton $1,000. Trust me, and so need $1,000 saved. You see, oh yes, sir. Now I wouldn't say, oh, now, oh, how. See, because we nipa we nipa 10 biya United States of America ha. Emu 6, you can see $1,000 emra say when your emergency on your cash. Just okobobosia. Emu 6, imagine 400 sa umunya says kanema. It's you know, so we BBC and one how. Ubetimi change from those needs, no, those wants, no stick with the needs, no. Then you start saving. Say them kind in a period of 10, 15 years. What the 25 now start here? 40 years. Be the kind of life begins at 40. What's more you do? At that time, so no people that do this no, is serious. We're going to increase or saying increase. And I say sikasem no adwuma no ekosoro. And I said, because we save you, no. Now we'll be crow betimi the what? We'll be timid in a jumano. Your friends is kind of quack that a jumano. We say starting will be different. Then you don't depend too much on the only job that brings you money. Now you spreading your wings. You're investing in different things. So many things now almost are started by your way. That is how betimi afasa secret now betimi afaso. Say ma unye bro be. The same way wo baby sikana eba winsem yendi in the beginning na no. Yendi I was all try so spreading. I was all try so we invest it. I was all try so money wuba na eko. Nti bibi na also the shima, especially in Ghana, different countries. I say Africa na bibi sa no. They have different ways on betting invest. What your friends in America, what US near they, which we have different ways. Understand your environment. Understand the environment. Na yes, ufitia na kwa bibi. What is any money nasia? Betimi ama watimi start to say wudi. Nti yenhwe ne ye number 1, number 2, see be save. You see, make I say first near see savings, you know, yeah, feeble one audience yes save. You see, where say you be saving for a wrong reason. We save. After a while, no, sika na enko baby for US for example, savings account about 0.2%. It doesn't yet. But you have to have a way of saving. You need savings, especially we had a system. I work, friends, UK, US, the system, the way you see your money different. You need a little bit savings over there, especially unless cash flow ever, but you need a savings. Saving, I only save for 3 reasons. 1, I save for emergency fund. 2, big purchase. If I say me car bi, if I say me BB, yes, I have to save for it because I don't want to go on credit. And then number 3, I save for investment. Saving also name the man. SNA, you are saving for a wrong reason. You don't want the money to be there now making money. So you need emergency fund. Emergency fund saying that you have between 3 to 6 months of emergency fund for your living expenses. Until every month I'm spending 3,000. At least I have 15,000 sitting somewhere. And check sometimes in this this is for protection. Making money. So you make sure say that money is there. What save that away? Then we start to say we save for investing. We invest that money. Say the kind be a $1 be a beton in Zambia, $1 is for saving, $1 is for investment, $1 is for giving, then 70% between at their policy or take so that is fine. But save first before you start anything else. You see, the thinking of the poor, they pay everyone else before they start saving. By the time they pay everyone else, save next canasa was next month. Same. By the thinking of the rich, they pay themselves first before they start paying anyone. Siskana and so on, that means you have to head out there and go make more money. You understand what I'm saying? So make sure you pay yourself first. How do you do that? Automatic staff. It is kind of free, baby, a baby to account, automatic. Call and sakran abesio. And yes, so save for a reason. Don't let the money sit there. Abra energy. Me save for investment. Me save because me save se me dying. That is fine. Me save se me the yeah. Other than that, it should be saving a co-investment. But say the system is different. Understand your environment. Baby, I will sort of want to say. Say we baby we juma now we need cash flow. Say bemusana, you need emergency fund because you work for someone. Anything happens, you bet me there. This to see a bit there. I get testimony. Miss Kai said, maybe a trim. You need him say the federal work. The most safest thing I will be to me because he knew I did that. To see who be a question. We need emergency fund or what say near so if you are working for someone, you need emergency fund. Anything happen, you are fired. Whatever happens, now you can do what? Because until you work for yourself, until you've invested so much that money, even if you're not doing anything, that money is bringing you money, you are not safe. You are not safe, period. So far as you work, you earn money. No, you have to have emergency fund somewhere. Unless you're working for yourself, unless you're bringing something in that every day you see money, every month you receive money, every week you receive money, then if you don't have emergency fund, that is fine. But if you're working for someone and now you're trying to invest so that investment you are doing is going to be a point where it's going to make you money, you need something behind. Why? Because same kind, you have to understand your environment. Yeah, US, UK, your friends Germany, mom, your woman, you move bro home, you're dying, still you pay a mortgage. If you don't have emergency and anything happens, you'll be kicked out. So you don't want that to happen. Until making sure that will be beautiful. They said they make kind of 3 to 6 months at least 6 months. If anything happen of your living expenses, until time I was spending 3,000 at the whole. So 3,000 kwa 6 months, 18,000. BBC medjuma say na mehwe adwuma kra me say 6 months there we can hwe be no manya bi. That time no metimi live life na me live no pepepe. Bibia me ye bia investment I me invest bibia me ye bia because remember anytime you investing make that as an expense. It's a part of your expenses. Your investment is part of your expenses. Into a buy and a call a council always spend on. That's how I'll be one. We say and it will be a pay. Make sure now the number 3 no investing now you have to invest. You have to invest. A period. You see, means say we scatter say what my scatter horse say they make kind say who save who invest it. Understand your environment, understand the things you can invest in. So why would you man away now be invest yes, invest in it. Say or more access to stock exchange, stock market. You will understand it and save it. Don't just go in there. Know what you are doing. You move be on my yentiasie, you fire any invest. You go say what the idea, but I understand the situation. But don't invest in things you do not understand. Never invest in things you don't understand. Because if you invest in things you don't understand, that's why how we lose money. So we are making sure say we are not investing in things we do not understand. We have to really understand the things and sana investing in. You making sure say it's sad. Investment so very good. Yentimi nye de ye na say adwuma ne ye mu bia na bibisa yentimi nye that forever. We cannot do that forever. At a point in time, say even crowd why audience says any business na be any bibi na be ya. At a point in time you retire. So retire there na be. You know, untimi fo ani nkoto omo access to social security retirement. Untimi fo ani nkoto sa na ma no nko aso. Uti ase. It you know, you make sure say you invest. Amefa kwanya na me ncheche amanfo mo so. Minu Mary champion, echiao. Baby how be mechiao. Bernard, Bernard mechiao. Hey, Kwame. Saint Kwame, me te won ka che mechiao. Tina one. Also mechiao. Hey, prof, awuni. Mechiao so. Mechiao so. Me mo adwuma the last time dia mo ye my ade. Mo fa show. Tina one or say buy old car. Change the engine, or that pretty works. It will last longer or it's less expensive. Thank you later. Yes, it's true. In your Bernard say also greeting family. Thanks you, Uncle Beth, for your constant enlightenment and education. Yes, I was here enlightened because one so you're making sure you invest it. See, with a period of if you are investing, meaning much about the Ghana Stock Exchange. Well, I know a little bit about your friends say UK, a little bit about UK staff. I know a little bit about Canada. I know a little bit about your friends in the United States. Invest in those things, you know. And what track record? It was all share what track record that they said they make S&P 500 has been giving us 10% for the past friends 80 years, 100 years. Until you know, say for sure, if you're investing in this, 10%. That doesn't mean say every month, every year, be 10%. On average, you know, because year be one more. Last year, say, invested with good things in the stock exchange. It made them about 38%. It's now 100,000 now 138. On average, you can make it 10%. When you say we invest in things like this, you are in there. So you try to see be invested. It's good. Now, and that's why investing in what you musua and so you good. Well, you may be now yeah, you be now we invest now spreading say be able making more. The more money beba, more revenue beba, and no year. And yes, a one man, if fake cantina now, no, so make sure so I say, the may no me cleaning job, many more job, maybe I'm a Tonyama, we are meeting more job, meet me, I am an IFA. Yes, and yeah, whereby I would just would be account. So we need to invest. It's very important we invest in those things. And that's a bit me a boy investment and yet cash no invest a bit me, yeah, Juma, yeah, BBR. The next one, asset protection. Asset protection, whereby say you see the moment people start seeing, say when you escape, normal life will change you on. Ubi episode in a satu sikani. Ubi episode be you sikani bi. And you know, when we say this friends and legislative lawyers see, or them around, anything happens, will be no with the car will be muka mumi no makulide your fault. Yeah, court insurance are settled where BBR. Most of my fetch no musa because someone will say yes, you. So you need protections a bit more for Sanya Manina. You see, when it comes to say United States, 52 states, 50 states need insurance air compulsory. Usually or to say your friends say, dependent, right? Ubia would dependent, ubia or dawa, ubia, who did the answer with it? Who quite remember on our public money that we hear life insurance, period. Life insurance, no, and could be CBR. And could be a EBR. Care is low. Yeah. I hope so Casada, and I'm my Yakakransa. I feel Wabaso.
Sorry.
So could be BR opposite once all of a sudden. Then Your friend saying so many things, bro. What dependent, you need insurance, period. Life insurance. And to be unable DBR, just talk simple one. We're 30-year-old life insurance will be like $1 a day. I'm talking of about $30 for $1 million. Why? I will toss at all between 10 to 12 years of your salary. Until if you make 50,000, you need between 500 to 600,000. Why? Because remember, it's going to get you the same amount you bring home if you are not there for say bit me take care of your dependent. And he what of 500,000? Anything happens. Now the 500,000 no, what do? They invest, they get 10%, you give them 50,000. Remember the 50,000 a show fee. The says it can be me a shoma, bit me a shoma, and also shoma at a time almost no. So you need that. You need mortgage insurance if you're mortgage. And so another one, most of us, we take loans for mortgage. So if you take loan for mortgage, will be anywhere in the mortgage, mortgage, insurance and so. For those things, so you foresee you take care of it. So short-term and long-term disability very important. Usually a short-term, no, long-term, no, will be a very cheap, not at all. Being also out to be outside. You need those protections. You hear be umbrella insurance. Umbrella insurance no. Nebu onye din bebre. Na de ye say so say your friends say insurance aye na no. You will limit ho ebia auto insurance or meet me up to a certain point. Said the American no. Stay because of so many things going on. I'm off bit me hu sika wo ne ade. Lawyer see into after all the phone we must more about so physical no more attack you or more attack you. So to your mention it now no all those things are the things I will be to me. Yeah, a bit me wow. I'm a yeah, George. You also bet me abaso. Abraso, so way free. Aye. I'm quite almost into the bra. Aye. Yo, okay. Anytime you know about. So it's bet me a BBB, bet me about umbrella insurance, a cover sanya money a cover sanya mano. Anything happens, na will limit na omedra. Umbrella insurance steps in and help you take care of that. So these are protections that you need, and because why? So we need those protection. Anything happens, we say a do quite. We need car insurance. Anything happens, it's your fault. Now you have to take care of everything, and you don't want that situation. So you have to make sure you put in asset protection in place. Health insurance, big one, big time. You need health insurance. You are short, you are long, you are big, you are fat, you are slim, and found what did 20 years, over 80, you need health insurance. You see, average American or call hospital, admit for hospital for a week, but spend about 30,000. It is a year, it happens, only insurance. Over 60,000. You see, most bankruptcies happens because of medical. Most bankruptcies are medical or health bills. Bankruptcy. Most of them. It will make sure so health. We need to be trying to try Obamacare or what neko sign up. Just the basic one. A bit me abuao. We will be on yare kese and answer we are younger. And kase medi 21 years. Medi o mikra me yare that intino no. It happens. You don't want that situation. Because right now we see ye who freeze. Yeah, say the crime benefits that we won't be broke again. Now these are the things I yenye I tima edikoshemu. We are in that situation because we didn't take care of those things now. Yes, it's the next one. I will see making sure say the next one education. We have to be I will see educate yourself. You see, for now, for me, education is different. Before then, say education was school, education is classroom. No, that means say we school now, you school and then no. Especially education should be outside classroom. The experiences are out there all your way. And also read the books. You have to read books. For me, education is books, it's classes, expertise, experience, and mistakes. These are education mistakes. The good thing is that these days, no, a man for any experience for 20 years or didn't one book am I. Expertise be a winner for so long or the book group my. The mistakes be a ubi or the video am I. Na men can't tell me that say media me and media man school. So I didn't take one my school to media mean to me ready. It's a lie. Men can't so be to me ready. But there are so many tools these days are ubi to me suyabi. Escafona na ehu omo anase omo a omo di wo scam na ofisi bi a wan kusku ana bibisa no enye se wan kusku nye se wan kusku ba wo sua de ote niam ase ansa na wa start se wo ye niam obeka se wo bi a we de hwe o hwe niam wo sua de videos classes enye no nko a skani or accountant or lawyer or we omo ye kyerɛ omo niam na se ye be kyerɛ na se ansa na obekɔ investment bi nti o se bi a wo sua de no wo sua de papa because ono no on crofo at the disposal anytime we hear fact or accountant to hear bibia hey or bi obeboa no for this or bi obeboa no for this because omo on the payroll so eti enye o se o na we de we sua de no obi a sua de o pese wo di yie e wa abrabom na wo se wo sua de yeah you fancy we share these days so many people e your own language mu by enye de yen hwe ye de so many things na mum tweaking on ye behwe na mum de chese niema na ehu hia no ye wo se ye gi ani de but those things na ehu hia kese see say hia wa na wani abra ye ni agro sa wo hwe ye say ye serious ye agro we ani so dodo you see agro we ani so yes ntino say book na untimi nkan a pe videos na hwe pe videos. And at the same time, so when you be, we say a penny be a office who di kakra wuskem or any maybe get it. Sometimes if you say be get it closer, be a bro, and I say church and I bet you say room, church on your money be brave and a mistakes. With all this, no one hit out there say who take steps, who take action, be na there be mistakes but mistakes no and money near will be a false so minimum we use as a lesson. Na what they call yenia George abeka ho George bema eniama bebree George my 2 points ma me finish me 2 points na ye mfa nhyehyɛ so George me ba na me George ababekasa so the next one I was here health said me kan no your health ho hia your health e bibi ho hia pa the bia me fan say your for fitness life in life I was say inya one physical we need physically no who physical do baby na say we are na da hwa ska na kra ho pae de physically no we have to be healthy say gym na we use so fine we you di we feel fine we say we tue ska na kwa kakra bia betimi aye betimi aboa no we need that and ade bia wo yare and if no fin unye healthy a wa kra untimi nkwa adwuma kese ntimi nyeska wa kra business na we ye no kra untimi ntino ho nye next one mental. We need to be mentally healthy. No stress nyama bia. We need to be mentally healthy. And pet a month for negativity be around you. Negativity be around you. Man baby. You don't need all those things. You don't need that nyama na de bia ne do what you go awon ni adam for de bia na what coming what bomb na obi de bia na why you see de almost microphone they live on those things no. You know, or try so build the BB in life. You don't need those people around you. Momo come baby because you don't need that. You need people baby a person on the same mindset you know na betimi aboa wo abrabo na we need spiritual fitness so yenya because anya be a religion kwa by unni em bia wo wani so unni say bibia ni ho also you have to have that you know you have to have a purpose in life eti na wo de wabrabo ye nipa sen kwa na wo try say wo boa wabrabo sa ne money na spiritually is there wo say it be boa na finally no you need financial help difference in fitness we all you know I know sometimes like I say money can give you love but money can buy you all the stuff you need. Money can get you the car, money can get you the house, money can get you it's man side and money can yes it can buy you love but I can buy your loved one the car. So yeah, they be as someone yeah you can was any money man no cressa. It can't buy you love yet, but a bit me to nyama bibria a bit me in life. So it's equally we need that financial stuff. Hey, uska, uniska, nasa o yare, yakasa fiska to hansa. Yeah, sure. Now uniska de bia. Obewu. Money can never be used in place. Nothing can be used in place of money where it's used. No, nothing. Until we hear scanner, we hear scanner. Until we see a pebby, and we hear also see a pebby. In fact, and yeah, quadrubia also piece can be. Yes, we see a pebby. Now the next one, you making sure say our family. Our family is the next one. You know, we're taking care of our family. Sometimes, no, if we are away from our family, especially the breadwinners, no, you know, we are away from our family. We'll see taking care of our loved ones, buy spousal stuff that will make them happy, take them to vacations. Scan what did the cabby breed you treat your carry? Scan what you have to make sure say you are doing those things. Buy nice stuff. Bet me, you see, nipa bebree hɔ nom a wohwɛ sɛnea ɛsi ti a there are so many people a ɔmo frɛ yɛwɔ term bi yɛfrɛ no Henry means the acronym no yɛ sɛ high income earners not rich yet. Henry, high income earners. To see wohwɛ the system na saa na ti o. There were so many people that makes 6 figures but they have nothing. See, even steady crutch say about 43% of people that make 6 figures don't live on paycheck to paycheck. They live on paycheck to paycheck. So you have to make sure that money that is coming in, you should say scan near the YBB, papa. See, can I be same right away in you invest it. Now that investment, no, so investing on there was when patience. So 50 prekopana niama started to you. Patience is the key. In a period of 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, once all of a sudden, that $500 now they to two every day now I invest here about 10%. No, that's 700 now I invest here about 10%. No, once all of a sudden 600,000. Once all of a sudden 500,000. Once I feel more you do. Now you can do more investment. Now you can do so many things. And I can guarantee you this, people that usually do this now, they make sure that they are always also increasing their income. It will say all of a sudden 600,000 that why $100 no or how on a 401 keys and asking a rot no so who and here for the retirement most all the time or starting will make it 50,000 now we'll make it 150 we'll make it 200 then they keep on constantly. By the time we'll be or started 20 25 by the time we'll be 40 45 most of your life not change you cry nothing second. So we can do this. It's something that we can do in and in Nancy being the courage. Being the courage, being the discipline, see bit my yes and here. Now you better be by me. Say George Kokasa. George.
Okay. So I want to say, you are doing a fantastic job.
Thank you.
Because if we had this in the 20th century or in the 19th century, I think that there would have been a lot of lives and a lot of millionaires in our country by now.
Yeah,
right. Because now that I can see that most of the youth and the people that have traveled are really taking a lot of initiative. Madam for Professor Bia or a lecturer at Western University or retired, he's pretty old. Okay, Sembi, no, like because of construction I'm very linked to a lot of very prominent people. On any wife called Italy for 3-month vacation. The Anna project be I want to fear na me na ya me mano. To be any or call Italy crime and I'm driving into the airport. Then I'm far more. Anna ni fear horn like if anything happen, I have to be there. Now me kofa na yeah banana cars and say how China developed that. The Chinese intellectuals, when they came out to the Western world, they came to learn, and then took their knowledge back and then started developing their country. Nti ohwe adwuma a woyɛ sisi ana, you are changing a lot of life. Even if 2, 3, 4 people change, and one of them becomes very successful, right? It's plus into your archives, right? So I believe that you are doing a lot. As a kasa na wakano, one kasa personally no, one should who the impact. But later, when people start giving you the testimony, I said, Mr. Obendi, when people start giving you the testimony, no, then you begin to know the impact you are making in people's life. So I want to say, sir, my brother, you are doing a fantastic job. You are doing a great job. Don't give up. And
thank you,
one
George.
day,
Thank you.
Yeah, someday, Obeka say, oh, okay, you said it.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yo, Yenia George, a young man, very, very energetic, very straightforward. Yeniama, Entibia, you better than big time, or Yeniama, you better than big time. Already crying yet, big. It's any ever can you make a craft for now. Recently, just say, as I said, me who is said, who say, as I prepare yourself for BB. As a woman say, BB, but the more to Niama, you know, we say, Finama Betua. Now I say, oh, say, I said, now I said that now we be an wouldn't move. And everything come over brave. By then started the last time MC Kasai the project in Ghana, near the no. My just a little bit about what is going on at Opese Oye, Ghana near the Yakasa Kakra, for so much bra.
Last time I Kasai around who said, I said my phone to talk a cry. Who says I can't me boy.
I me kakra.
So I'm working on something big to say the okay. So I spend my time between Ghana and Canada. So Ghana is between Canada and Ghana there's 6 hours difference. The Ghana phone best already now you are still in bed, but you still have to wake up and have meetings going on in Ghana.
Yeah.
Into meetings now because by 1 a.m. not Ghana for now, sorry, whatever project is going on there, you need to start communicating with the team, getting things ready and getting things going. Until above 6, 7, 8 now is I was saying to make the money to invest. Into who's my panting I should check a crack. It's part of the game, but now we can say this. He said, if you want to be successful, you have to manage how much time you spend. Sorry, how much time you spend to sleep, how much time you spend to invest in whatever you are doing. Yes, there's a lot going on, but I might be going to Ghana very soon, and my going to Ghana has always been a dream that I have always been working on 7 years ago. So most of my previous interviews was on the construction projects and the sustainable building project. And for God being so good, our company has finally been registered, and we have our certificate from. Oh my God.
You have to win it. I think George, or building or use different materials to build houses. It's gonna build affordable houses.
Oh my God.
Ghana.
Yeah.
I mean, you free so there. Kasana
And yes, our construction company has been registered. Sustainable Eco Construction Limited, Ghana. They said we are going to change the face of construction industry in Ghana, because we know construction is not only bricks and mortar; it's cut across. And there are a lot of materials are waiting me there sit down, and you say a bit me advance.
You mean we say then now we did now this year. Then I would see this time.
Okay, nti staircase in a way now, just a simple metal frame, and there can glass and a roof. No, it's nature. Oh, so we will scanner say, also me see some kind of cottage home be. Na say on any man in a bush for alcohol have it, vacation or like have some time when they want to relax. This is your home.
Yeah.
And it's not far from us. Enye sika kese bia say yentimi nye sa nneema yi a ohunu wo internet so yi. So na me chiro no nti no it's time a nneema a yeba amanani a ebehu no yebetimi anya sa nneema ni nyina wo yekrom. Na almost so a eye dwumaden epese ebobra na omo ne omo abusuafo enjoy life. So others say omo enjoy life say this is how we want to see our future, our life going forward. No, they can also see that. And yes,
And to be say we say any blog and be asa, right?
no. Let me explain it to you the whole concept. Very simple.
And they say sometimes business idea, and I will say, oh, yeah, kakra. But just my one or two, maybe kakra out to me, yeah, just one or two.
So the okay post na CC form now. So in the actual concept, in Ghana, I because 6x6 post. In DIY treating 10 miles intimate in a CC form. So what does it? And our mounted in our mounted platform. Platform, you can mount it in two different forms. So there are two different forms in it. Say either sell by the concrete, which is expensive. You concrete in the free while you build a wooden platform, a slab board now. Normally Ghana use or Ghana no. Yeah. What the 2x4s now they are building frame no now the slabs so. In order for say make it sound now you use like insulation in our tropical zone you can use something like rice husk plus lime. It's hard to explain and why the science behind the rice husk and lime, but the bottom line is that say my boss be catching them. See, if you want to sell $1 million house, the only thing you want to focus on is the artistic of the building that attracts the market. Nipa ne bana dine efe se ono nani jihwa. They don't even care about what kind of material they use. However, materials and also are all durable and can last you between 50 to 100 years. This materials has been used by our forefathers, right? Until so scientists be in Ghana, say, oh, they make an meboa. So if there's no science in Ghana or scientists in Ghana, say they meboa, then 100% is proven, can be done, and is done and is being used.
Hey, Prof, I wouldn't say, wow, massive. Many are coming to say, or say price range, bro. You better ho. And yeah, no crack. My first George, I say at least, or because they say you perceive a bois, not kuni. Here investors. So George, I was all investors, nibi. Conform person we invested. It is saying I was able to be forced so now and so ye be.
Oh yeah.
I mean, to honum. Yes. We say so no. Say to say the weather system no so no need to take into consideration, right? Because me say a blog need to sit down and hit you too much.
So I told you, say me major in material science. Material science, was because of weather conditions, and the kind of materials I used to see that. Right. So I wanted to make sure, say, in order to make a difference, because once a Ghana for so on make sure in our headquarters, we are making sure that we have a testing lab where obebano to say a materials here dying every product be idea you soon will have a sample there. The air test is all engineered, it's in there. You can see it by yourself. You can read all the history behind it, right? So we are not going to do like we are not working as how it's being done. We are making it or doing it in such a way that is proven by science. If you go online, you Google whatever you want to see about the product we are bringing, it's all in the market. It's there. Like people have researched it. It's all in there and that kind of stuff.
Where's your market build yes, sir.
Exactly. Exactly. We want to work with the local market, the local materials near one. Nanka me put it one AB together. There's this sustainable cement we are about to introduce, but I will not want to talk about the raw materials right now. Then I mean talking about it because they are all garbage. A bola or a Ghana, but you can make cement out of it. And the more I preach about it, I know say the big industries, those that are kind of controlling the industry when it comes to cement products, they'll feel like, oh, you are coming to crash their business, so they'll come after you. We are ready for them.
Wow.
We just want to save our people. That's all we need, right? Because we have the resources. Nyankopon, God has given us the resources, and they are all natural resources. All we need to do is re-engineer them and use it to build or to make our environment as fancy, as beautiful as possible. That's all we need. So we don't need somebody that has just have the opportunity to learn about this and want to use it in the advantage of our people. Because if we have cement the boss is here now, it's killing our people. So only the rest can afford.
These materials ni na no ye bibia ye kruma nye bibia be foreign ye kofa bi afri. Bibia ye.
Onim. So we Ghana, the richest 8 people in Ghana, right? The richest 8 people in Ghana, they are all foreigners. Six of them are foreigners. Only 2 of them are Ghanaians. And that 6 of them, almost 4 or 3 of them are Lebanese, who are into timber export. Now, the saddest aspect is, almost try India na normal export to foreign countries. So that's it. Normally they get dollars. In the do time, or mine or say, okay, we need more timber in our system. Now, kind of it's very sad, right? The Okache Ghana say, oh, would the India see that also termite berry? Yes, because we don't have the science. Yeah, we don't have the science to do what others are doing, right? So I told you I major in building science, material science, and that is our focus because we want to make sure there's more education to our people than just come on here say, oh, Mate said no. We want to make it. We want to make it work. We want our people to also enjoy the same abroad that we come here to struggle and then bring back the money back there. But we have the money there.
Okay, I know say things are in place. Said you can right now the main office, everything is done now, right? Like you said, ubetimi akyerɛkyerɛ how amanfo betimi afa so na kwame bisa about the price, sɛ na abe charge, sɛ na abɛyɛ no, because meaning say we target pie so person oboa omo a like Accra na Kumasi na bibisa o person ko yi kakra, even though oboa those oboa person sankofo they don't have more money to send that plans to send obetimi aboa omo o sikasem mu ne sa na ma no.
Okay, nti me plans in say for now no on say when it comes to sikasem na maybe or my company or Canada right now as I speak to you, right? So as a contractor, me contract now I build houses or like renovate buildings and that kind of stuff. And if I bring maybe price range into Ghana, it's not going to work.
Yeah, too much.
What I am looking at doing is I want to do a premium payment and partnership with people that want investment in their project. Say be project B, you need infrastructure development, right? Yeah, project, near state, the capital flow, how much money you make in a month, right? Now, ABR, everyone say dynamic cost I'm just making a rough estimate, say 100,000 Ghana cedis. 100,000 Ghana cedis, it's just going to be the local labor and then the materials to build that. I don't add my price to that. What I do is say, in fact, say whatever product are all torn within a diner we see I will just have a premium. Say, yeah, okay. Say I don't know, 10 cities now torn now. What torn 10 cities be out there, 2 cities now offer 8 cities, So what I say.
Okay.
Now at the end of the day, you are making profit. Your family is happy because maybe per se, 10 cities now will make it per product, as profit, Like I say, then I become greedy. You take 80, I take 20. Until 80, you are able to pay all your workers. You are able to do whatever you have to do. However, be making sure that we are still making sure that the building is active. Bibi ebe say ohone bibia na ebe ye bia na eba behwe ne ayama. In a concept say the more buildings that we can have to build or to work on, that becomes our market. Not necessarily say nipa ni dwa na o di no o pese o don sakobom na o ne ne che ne pe. On say we mean can say we, but some businessmen or business people become so money conscious when they see how much is coming to you. But say nipa ni make iska na o make bia. Hwe oko Tim Hortons na oko coffee. Coffee is a $1.90, right? $1.90 and I say ensure coffee. Coffee no, one coffee per pod no, it may make it bear 5 or 6 cups of coffee. Exactly. But nipa na or ton franchise no. Say or make it even say 20 cents cry and I say 30 cents from a cup. How much cups of coffee are you selling in a day?
Yeah.
Right? So we are looking at trickles of money, not the big one, because the big one is for those that are doing the daily activities or share 24/7, making sure say the customers are happy and so on and so forth. It has a huge capital investment, but we are looking at a long-term gain, a long-term gain. Say a long-term, as much as our money cost, I'm also making some money coming in my account every day, right? So if I have 100 or 200 of this business partnership, man, I can stay home and relax, and every day I will have trickles of coins dropping in my account. That's my model. I don't need to look at how much you are making, then dip my hand in it. So yes, that is some of the things we are looking at, but it's always 50-50. We have to look at the project, and then we'll have to look at the cash flow and that kind of stuff. So I can't give you a number, say this is how much it will cost you to do that, because the Ghanaian market that we are trying to tap is still very new, right? But
okay.
if it's here, yeah, I can tell you, say, okay, it's going to cost you 50,000, 20,000, 30,000 based on how much project I've done in my lifetime here.
Okay, comment or can't you say house like this or no one sika maybe opposite usimana or meaning say rough estimate send maybe a cost no. And I still now to me and can't
the best contractors don't give rough estimate. We look at it. No, it's a case study. Okay, so this is my advice to anybody who is a contractor. If you want to make profit, no, I'm not saying that I want to make profit from Kwame, but I don't make profit.
No, but you have to make profit from Kwame.
Yes, if I'm not making profit, I don't make losses.
Yeah, the business will cry no survival.
If you go to a project site, right? If you look at the project, because I work with a lot of contractors and they sink in debt. The reason why I'm telling you this is because it's happening. I've been in this construction industry as a self-employed business person for almost 6 years now, and most of the people I know, they are already folding up as business. Project site, don't give estimate right away, because you have to make sure say every material that you are going to use for the project is accounted for If I give you a rough number, now later maybe some manual, I might
wedding throw.
Exactly unprofessional and wedding throw. And they say me share me back site na me behwe adwuma no. Na afi me kotran se na me put every perspective into account. Na me sure say we never cost here. Right? I don't come back to ask you for money. I'll give you an example. I'm working on a project right now. Me know say almost an hour and a half away from London, Ontario. Baby, I'm no. Now, me estimate I put in $600 as fuel, like fuel to just drive there back and forth, right? And I have other projects in London. I may me estimate me say $600 could take care of my travels, but on my surprises, because I'm using like a pickup, like a pickup truck that will burn fuel within. So me talk $660. Me fill it tank $160 a day. Going back and forth, it will take me 2 days, right? And me sure how much traveler my driving for that project. I'm losing money. Until the next option is as I me farm a blanket and me curtain. Until me kwa mada. No, because I'm not going back to the owner of the project and say, hey, like I'm losing money, so you need to pay me more.
Right?
Exactly. You lock yourself in a contract, you have to finish it. Right? Oh, I'm giving you a rough number now. Oh, okay. Me video where you were telling me that to cause this. So why are you telling me this? That's a big mistake. So I can only give you a price when I'm on the site, because Abicra now be lucky when most of the raw materials are near my here, that will save you more money, right? Okay. Instead of say, I'll give you a rough number, then you put that in your mind and then it will not work. Yeah. So I'm sorry I cannot, but I believe say in the future, when we begin to work within the Ghana market, all this can be sorted out.
Yo, wait there. You shift GS kakra.
Yes.
It's GS kakra na.
Me plug in my laptop into shifting on that. Me no. Why?
Okay, na kawana me ba, because say shift GS by about. Anyway, guys, open so kasa me the link na to honum. My name say Havzi, open so kasa na.
It's a bit I be a nchana me chamo keke. Maybe I am a platform no na me say. And then I'm main joining na main show ni adwuma pansa obo.
That's it.
Yeah, mobile ayumbrese na ya tam no favor enti.
In favor oh.
Me say in favor me. Ayumbrese.
Okay. Oh,
Mo Canada.
Canada. Okay, good. And they say,
oh, really?
Oh, Canada.
Boss, for now.
Hi, Mr. George. Mo Toronto.
Oh, okay. Me London, Ontario.
Okay. Miss no crap in the construction industry. I feel I'm my apprenticeship.
Oh, okay, nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
The last time we see interview na only Mr. Patrick here. Yeah. We see him interview.
I'm working on a project at Hamilton, which is close to Toronto.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I should be done by, I'm hoping by Wednesday, because that is kind of draining me a little bit, but it's part of the game, right? So,
Yo, mami, misa kakra wa ha. Say the because he shifted GS, when him say new things cost life, apart from the projects na cost no. We say, me who say, by the way, congratulations. Me you too a hard work.
Oh my God.
And mami you took a car.
Oh, say I didn't even find shower.
Okay, in your function. Okay, now no. I say yeah, free for brefi project sober. Now to say we share send near mercy corner. I said the near man now was no. Yes, I was that's what she but I say the near in place. What is the make no? Hey, plans ben a war I create my be 15, missing 15, by be a minute or two. Be plans be an hour, say what the boy look house.
Mr. Dako, Obedako, I say you need to dream big.
Yeah.
I'll tell every young entrepreneur that is looking at being successful. Success is a journey. And what actually the cost of my brother, even though say we cannot put it until say we get there, no. What I want to tell everyone is keep dreaming big. One phrase because say if your dreams doesn't scare you enough, then you are not dreaming big enough.
Yeah.
So we need to dream big. I think the universe and God is looking up to every step that we are taking. To be honest, what is actually happening, no? It wasn't part of my actual, business plan. I had a business plan that was very vibrant. It was going to yield multiple incomes. It wasn't going to be just one source of income coming into my account, like building one structure where you feel like, oh, okay, you need to have multiple money coming in. They were just different concept and that kind of stuff. But with what I'm seeing now, the very day that what is actually happening was confirmed. That was the same very day that the next day was when the business we're registering in Ghana all got approved and registered.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like a miracle, to be honest. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you just have to dream big. Yeah, forget about the risks. Risks is part of, if you are scared of taking risks, you can move forward. Just that, just don't look at, say, oh, okay, look at, learn. Like, you need to research. In the era of AI, artificial intelligence, it's a very powerful tool. You can use it for anything. If you have not used it before, I'm just urging you, try to play with it. Modernization is moving faster, and we don't want to be left behind. But enija mimi hu sisi a na yese obi ti say Mr. Bafo, Mr. Obendako, the kind of impact they are making in our society, it makes me happy, because in the next 5 to 10 years, we're going to have millionaires and billionaires that can be more richer than rich people in the Western world. The reason why I'm saying this is because we have everything, right? Uranium, gold, bauxite, diamond, name them. We have them. So if Elon can be making electric cars, where is Elon getting his batteries from? He's just putting in money in Congo, creating confusion. Then he takes the resources to build his cars. It's not a secret, right? I'm saying it because it's that's what is happening. I know, yes. If I put this there, people are going to be like, oh man, this guy is being, I might be chased or people might come after me. But like I said, we are ready for all out, because now the African youth who are coming will not want to stand with the bullshit that has gone on with our forefathers for their fucking goddamn time. It's too long. We want to move on. We want to take our continent and build it ourselves. Right? We want to take our continent and build it ourselves. Because, like, how can you tell me, say, you are a chief of a community, then you have a Chinese national jumping into your forest to mine your gold? Like, it doesn't make sense. What do you need to mine gold? And you have a whole president. No, I don't want to be more political, but sometimes it hurt my heart, right?
Yeah.
My heart bleed that, like, we have to be in this situation as a country, as a continent. Because even if you look at the indicators of people with low brain or low brain IQ, our country is third. That tells you that there's a lot of problem there. However, the people that are being studying outside, right? Omo esua ade wa bonten, esua nimdie ne sa ne ma no. Imagine ye nyina say unya sika go invest home. Fa kwahye bibi mu afie. Now they shame so amo ani nda ho. Obi obetu ufu bia say me invest wo fie no. It's up to you. Me mom dey make us say it's up to you because the new economic power is going to be Africa.
Yeah.
And if it's going to be Africa and you don't own part of Africa, you're making a big mistake.
Oka we kra na aka mi say, o si obia obeka try say me invest wo fie no. Obeka say it's up to you. You see, I was one of not long ago. Now, me very opposed to that because of my investment. Kakrebi, I try say me koya anyi. Na no, me started say me jinim die ni ade no. Me hu say bebre ho afimi a.
Of course.
You see, who say o share ye share one first of all one mindset I dey atu itrim say ase be krum dey we bibia ho anyi.
Yes.
Na ebedu sika nkrofo no bedu sika ne san. Yes, it be happen. But I won't say so sure aha. You quite remember first in your share orientation, right? You might go through that process ni na no kwa after this 3 months ni adi na ye chere masa ukoye a year uko aptitude test ye hwese ni usitie uko weka ufa bibi abeka na wonka wa ni ebisa wo de wo so be fa na se wo fa. They see all those things no. But bisa me say Ghana, how many times na obi koye adwuma kra sa orientation wo? You see, your society no ntin me hu say me say me guys am no mo ye adwuma ni ade. Now I started doing that. Na many pans hu hia. Sometimes say ja na just mo go through orientation. Obi o nim process no. But we assume say o nim. Eti no nyama bebre ho no ma o nim. After that me hu say we no recently me say me kwakoye my friends me koye fans kakra ni ade. Timi de me story I say ja bia wo kakra wo hunti no. We ko pe be 50 acre land bi na wato ni ade. But me who say my bibi sa mo we have to get the knowledge first. You know, first time I mean just me knowledge me ni pa na kasa ni ade who say wrong cra. Say me see dwen no. I was me started from bia 1 acre cra. On to we say come when I'm starting free acres street. Thinking so be bi na bia ayi one maybe any pa na the site different. Me site am dey ko nneɛma obedua ne saa nneɛma ni na enti wo se ye gye saa nimdeɛ no ne ehu me fi so hu saa nimdeɛ na afi so nipa no so no ne omo kasa yie na nneɛma na ɛkɔ so na because yeah especially one yet e bia over western world what na ha wako school saa wayɛ adwuma ukukuru ho asem kɔ business ha no kra wa anye business da enye saa ne yɛ no what the ha kra no wa anye business da ukukuru ha osa kɔ so a ayi abrochire sem no na mo ye sei na mo ye sei na wo sa afi no you know almost why you say no so almost better say you say ampa it you know sometimes they will say you hwe sa niam ni na it true you know your friends say Mr. Obin platform say we have people who are working together niam e koso team say amanfo things are changing. Exactly. At the same time you said you can also hwe nipa ni also I know just no so you free also hwe but amanfo ye adwuma Ghana fo no bi tiniam ase I start at so amanfo ye project e koso pa nti enti ma adwena change kra after knowing sa na mani na no ma adwena change
me go say a question on say unum say if you farm like udua bro 1 acre you're supposed to be 1 acre no you're supposed to harvest between 38 bags to 64 bags. Exactly. I was a consultant before, but that would be a different topic.
Yeah.
Right? Intina make sure say the next economic superpower is going to be Africa.
Yeah. All we need is the knowledge.
You want to be part of the changing I can't say the people that are going to change or make it happen. Then you have to step up.
Yeah.
Because Oba has say no, and I say in no. Even I can't say Oko filling station. Those
attendees.
Attendees
now,
baby a ton near my say supermarket or say
Okay, to say customer service or no more.
Yes.
Tell us no, and
every place has a camera.
yeah.
How much will it cost to install a camera everywhere in Ghana? Say we business now person around here. Right? It's the now can the entire man so man and say like most of us or most of the people that want to invest in Ghana still look at the local way of investment. Business is business. It doesn't matter who runs it. If it's your dad, he still has to account for every cities that goes in the business.
Yeah.
If it's your mom, he has to account for every cities that go in a business. If it's your brother, he has to account for, right? And to say, yeah, you see the model and the principle of business, we are going to be very successful.
Yeah, you feel it.
No. Yeah. Oh, we have the resources. And I me can. To say the now can. Let me Madam Fubiwa, or your investment analyst in one of the biggest banks in Toronto. First, I'm share no. Hey man, we need to go to Ghana. We go ahead and rent a Aseda house, a Kumasi. Rent one whole floor. It'd be a restaurant and a crash.
Ever crash it. We need experience. No, a restaurant or a Toronto once and Okwana.
No experience. He got a job in a bank and he had the money. Until first say, could be a Juma or Ghana ma. And in just like less than a year, the whole Aseda house, Abronsan or renting a whole floor.
The whole floor.
It'd be a restaurant and a crash. It took Ghana sema and I'm saying, if you give free money to anybody, they will spend it for you.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, but I'm saying, yeah, massa. Yes. He saw that to be free money because he went there and portrayed that you are a burger. Burger, so they say Oscar.
Hey.
Right? Of course. But what to do near to say the way it's here. By now, your restaurant will be making you money. Me know me this abai, and then me know say he's in Ghana. Is in Ghana because what I realize is say me know okay. Me back Chrome Hano. Now me were about 27 years. Me were within my 30s, 38 years, right? A Juma me yes say me ya ban Juma. If I save till I'm 65 or 70, how much will I make in my pension when I'm retired? Between $2,000 to $2,005 a month, right? It is a mini baby say minto fee, me bahana minto fee, and I'm to be diamond me rent here. How much will you pay from your rent or for your rent with a month with 2,005? So we're a single person.
Yeah, 1,000 crab, 1,000 plus.
1,000 plus. No, this is a rent cost. But me putting it this way. For immigrants, and ever from Africa or like developing countries to foreign countries, it's a system that is designed for you to be below the poverty line. To climb up, who here will be your best answer. Because the way of my designing system, all the rich people, it's been like inheritance. A busuya that has been keeping that line of inheritance now till this year. Even though say I can put myself within the middle class lane, we are still helping the rich, the very, very rich people to still live or hold on to their riches. But based on experience and knowledge, we can also be among the top one.
Yeah, 1%.
Exactly. Right? Intino, Sana China for the year. Call developed countries, call Pesican Kwan, Uncle dear, and the coffee, and they could develop your mind. India for Gusu, yes, sir. Who say Africans, gradually between war. Most people now are more educated youth, boy. So I just say, and yes, to be honest, Etodibia is so sad. Me Ghana group be more hasi. No, I don't want to say this, but ubi sebi ubi timi na ne body ni cry no. We don't know who it belongs to, where it's coming from. Yes, right. We don't say all these things. It's so sad. Etodibia, it hurt me. Into we see what development is at. Yenfa being coffee, then implement it. Right? In the next 5 years, you will see the city of tomorrow.
Yeah.
Right? The city of tomorrow. We'll talk about that when we get there.
Yeah.
Going to make huge impact. Because Inter America said, dream big. Because the more your dreams are pretty small, no, that is where you kind of
shallow.
Exactly. Yeah. Dream big.
Even if you're starting small, you dream big and start small.
Exactly. My dreams were from 7 years ago. And I've been working towards it. I've been preaching it, talking about it. You know, a lot of people that, and beside that, you need to keep working on your dreams. Forget about the challenges, things that come in your way. They are part of the game, part of the situation, right? Someday, we'll start this kind of story. Then Obibe take experience and cruise from what you are saying, because and the more years one casano there, you might not know the impact, because time I'm free Ghana me baha ejuma me year or Ghana na fi me buy and kola afa like people that have benefited from and me year of na fi say like it makes me happy. The Mihun said the new phase of the Emebe Sisiano is a huge game changing. Very
thank you, George. Thank you. Senior Keris. Senior Keris, the Okasa dia will mute to me tonka. Okay, what Teminka. Yo. It's a BB at said the Okano. I was see a share near to me. Who free situations, because a lot of our people are not winning at all. No. A few ones are and they are out here. People are making a lot of money. And people that are making money, they don't have managers can because most people are here, Ghana for most people making more money, more school more, or job, more. So almost no business in them use managers few ones spend a business.
What are you investing in? Because by that we are making, and yet my foot to near on one casa starting. Yeah, me no can say Ghana is here. It's making. We'll see 3-story or be like a warehouse. But before then, Ghana so.
But you cry. I said because with the experience, the same boot experience that you won't so better cry.
If you work with the wrong people, don't expect results, right? Work with the right people, pay them well. If they are wrong, you're wrong, make them feel the heat, right? If I tell you the team I'm working in Ghana with that, sometimes if it's why will you pay money? Like say on certain project be a year project in the crown, massa if you are a match, you don't see you, but you send people, you give them money, they go to the community and do feasibility studies. They stay there, ultimately your hotel bills for 3 days just for somebody to go there and collect data. You need to get data to support whatever money you want to make. Hire the right people. Be uncle school now, so a secretary or accountant. Massa, what are you? Pay them good money, they'll give you good results. It's the same here. I'm in the trade industry. If you hire somebody, if you want to, because I hire people, I can pay people up to from $25 to $30 an hour. So say what could you contract now for say you are hiring me to do the job and you are paying me like between $30 to $40 an hour just as a laborer to do the job for you. you get results. Because if you are paying me like 30, let's say $45 an hour, right? Then you should be charging around 115 or $150 an hour for the job I am doing. Because one, you have to pay bookkeepers, you have to pay a lot of people. But the results you are getting, it makes you make profit, even if you are not on a job site. But if you go hire somebody and you are paying him $15 or $16, $18 an hour, but you are charging $100 and something, then you are going to go in debt. Because you still have to go do damage control. It's the same thing in our country. We GSS, only experience, but because you are cheap and want to take advantage of them, because no, let's pay our people well, right? We shouldn't look down upon them and feel like, oh, he doesn't. No, massa. We pay them well. If you pay people well, you get good results.
Yeah.
You tell me that there's money here. Me researching who says you tell me, say, this is how much it will cost me to take it. I'll give it to you and take it. And I'll make 3 times how much you are giving me. Because first, I'll have to do my background data research and make sure that they are all can in the correct. And son, I'm in the Misika Bishim. Dentina, unim say, okay, not to cut you, but unim dentia, most galamseys na Koso or Ghana no, is mostly run by Chinese for. Because ye chrome for no. So omni maybe a gold in the war. You know where the gold is, right? Into mom koye prospecting in area. They've seen where the gold is, but they don't have the money to mine it. The Okohu Chinese in here. Oh, here, gold here, gold here. Not China ni naba. Or no bebano. Oh, this is my concession. Because my personal experience, I know channel. This is my concession. I found the gold. China ni bebano. Or here Bajin Kakra. Chief Inspector Bajin Kakra. Mineral the end for Bajin Kakra. And you obey to a scarce carrying na baby. No, now wow, coach and gold no crano. Who need for so many BM. Because or here agent Kakra, we agent Kakra, we agent Kakra. A Jumana bed, a benedia.
A benedia.
But what now whom baby is can show.
Yeah.
But you don't have the money to mine it. Oh, it's not
easy.
Baby, bro, for me, for Japade kono. Because ye ni baby a war, but ye ni who a caddy.
Now, I'm free fan on by whom baby. Yeah, it's almost say, you know. And then on baby, baby.
Aha, but it's once you are who immediately no, or probably funny cheap. Because onyahu inspector we
asa nyenye me makra asa nyenye me mam kra sa ko eja wo ho kra wo mu hwe kra no
o de emphasize en kola ne de diversity die ho de you know
diversity say na wo mu kra wo mu ni papa ne ade se ni na say e ha adwen o nti ase wo mu nye se wo mu ni papa say I'm sorry nye se me me can say ha wo mu hwe wo mu nye we na wo say very you hwe kra ya Chinese phone kra ni ade
it's bad yes
wo mu so wo ye China food so wo ye Ghana food
yeah
it's confusing kra no drink kra maybe a little kra you know yes me yeah idea but sometimes I'm fight so cheap too much fight cheap it's a near yi kra.
The Chinese ambassador said this, but we didn't the wisdom in what he was saying. Exactly. Oh, but we don't learn about the resources we have. We don't. You know, inspector, no, 10K and 20K be man. He's okay.
Okay.
But maybe actually for the week or for the month.
Because Uncle Chido cry or what be about.
Of course. What does it? And how much is a pound of gold? Right?
Yeah.
On all the Dun Chroma, he's a millionaire.
Yeah.
Right? It's a problem. No. We need to learn and make sure say with the construction industry, the new phase of construction we can make our own cement. We can re-engineer our products so that the building will be as cheap and as affordable as possible. As cheap, not because it's cheap because of how we build it, but it's cheap because we have enough materials, enough building materials to make it affordable. Right? Enough building materials to make it affordable. So as time goes on now, materials get stressed, get it like less, getting out of the system, then the price will. But by then, now we have thousands and thousands of building in a system. People have learned a lot about building materials and how we can advance on them, right? Because Africa, we are blessed.
Yeah,
we are blessed. But the next economic power, if you want to be part of the game-changing agent, you should be, you should be working with Mr. Bafo or being and people.
George, wait a minute, no. Remember the if we say we okay, can the number infantona because I was a man for investment near day. Few people I'm for reach out to me. Some people invest they home be back home. Be on person investing. Say we okay. Say I'm for reach out to you.
Yeah. Just to before I put my number, I'm a very transparent person. However, I like to make sure say Obia only business and only BBR is really a fair play, right? So my number is 519-281-2385. That's my Canadian number.
Oh, 519
281 2385. Yes.
Okay, that's a Canadian number.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we are very, very much open to investment, and if you have any opportunity that you want us to discuss, 100%. For us, we are not looking for a huge profit. We are just looking for me, I call it trickle little star, right? The smaller the amount, the more it comes, the more money you make.
Yeah, you are your friend say, Mary Champo, we invest it. Kwame millionaire or Shaha. I'm up for her. A friend say, Prof.
The train said, yeah, outdoor your new way now.
No, they will get in touch then after that. No.
Yeah, we want to get our new project or whatever we're working on. No? Yeah, after it's finally confirmed and everything is fantastic, we can do a lot. To be honest, we want to see the next millionaires, the next billionaires being Ghanaians. Don't be afraid to take risks. Don't be afraid to invest in a proper business. We have the resources. We can be as great as possible. Nkrumah wasn't timid. He was a very bold and very smart person. He did great for our country. And I believe, sir, there are a lot of people. I'm not being political here, but we want to see our country grow and become very successful. Because if we have gold, diamond, bauxite, oil, and we still wallow in poverty, there got to be a problem. But who will solve the problem beside us?
Yeah, so, the African problems won't be solved outside Africa.
Yes,
they got to be solved.
So I want to say very big thank you to you, Obeng Darko, for the great job you are doing. It's prosperity that will really judge what you are doing, because what you are doing for the country, it's not even the president or the ministers are doing the same, because you are changing people, and our country can be where we want it to be by private investors or people that has the resources and want to change things around. For politics, people go into gain. That's the game. But for investment, it's all about people that believe in our system and want to put money in there. So we want to see the next 5 to 10 years a huge and a big change based on the great work you guys are doing.
Thank you. Then there are big ones too. Your friends Udia Hinkai also, very, very fantastic job. Very, very fantastic job. When we are there, or yeah, the papa. Also,
What the open semi board from the time we started experiencing Obinda Kon, yourself, and Odia Hinkai. See how many youth are coming out and telling you what they're doing.
True.
Doctors, nurses, no, because the money is there.
Yeah.
The money is there. The resources are there. Like you can make cement out of natural materials. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Right?
We stay input for that.
Yeah.
Let me say air corner see a time no so share. Say time no crap who will be free so cry. Time.
So thank you. Yeah.
So
thank you
George number here 519 281 2385. You know, get in touch, you know. Now you share the in so to say the kind na try say bit me invest or your crew. It's very important. We see in the statistics here okoswa enye ohu especially what na ha check akra and koye ohu tu no bebre esa omudu sika ni abeko go down with them level no na tie ase se ni omusi eniama wo sika bebre so a nkukuru ni nyina nkohye bibim kakra na wo hwe na wo de start na wo workers already so a omu wia oni ade start se wo train omu kire omu mama ka biba akokra san me free ha the time no code see what it is our system no wo hwe the system na ye wom na amanfo fi se enye adwuma na omu ye sika na eba no ase na ebe mo ayi o sa nya menya wo so kire omu se kakra de beto na betime mo ayi omu they are still thinking say there's somebody somewhere is going to come help them. Either said they are praying for help, they are waiting for their uncle be and antis kabi omunya bia no mudi nti ono ye wadwuma kra na onye na ni about chini pan transnational start teaching say oh who say baby unye sky say sika na wadwuma na we na eba no nti that means no bi na wo so start say wo sisia wo church omo sa ne mani nyina omo say omo so ma dream change kakra na ade and I can say this for so many people, you know. Freddie say me fast had any free or girl ne ye adwuma ne ade o start so church ne mamu ni ade no church o say afi girl no so wa change ne sa ne mani na enti no e bibi a ina no say what binya experience kakra ba orientation ne sa ne na o fa nkrofo e so start say o kire o sa ne mani na e betimi aboa yo ene e de besi ha ya na next time ya trust George e be sa ba biem ni say next time e be ba na afi remember now we know how no.
Of course. It's going to happen. Like no matter what, like I tell you, nothing is going to stop it. But we want to make sure that it's happening, and then as soon as it happens, then a better testimony for other people, right? So we don't want to kind of try blowing it. I mean, say my culture, there are a few people that knows me that knows that is coming up, but we want it to happen first, and then. Or other people that shows say, oh, okay, you started from nowhere. We crying in it becomes a big testimony. God is wonderful, but beside that, we shouldn't only center our life on that. We need to work hard.
Yeah,
we need to work hard and make a big change in our society.
Okay, so on Wednesdays, your program, friend, Paradigm Shift, whereby we hear stories like George Ekane, the life story. We say the George why Paradigm Shift that maybe you start free Ghana. Also, because free Ghana no, ejuma uja ho na mafo be benefit. Ama no kwane money happy. We do a Wednesday live stories. People that had different information than the actual school. So many things now are transforming my life. To say. Changing life. We talked about it. We keep on talking about it. We bring people in, then they tell us about the way almost started. Maybe we drew. They very very informative. And your friend saying, people so energize people. Different information. Make action. Almost start so much action. Paradigm shift. To person your live show. Make sure say we'll subscribe to Patrick Bear YouTube channel. No, we'll subscribe and hit the bell. No, so I be notified anytime you know. Every Wednesday. This Wednesday, the young guy him say amanfo nim na a friend Isa Okodia in Kanshu. There was a young guy, was a P3 no J school. This guy is CEO of company. The guy is doing wonders. Wednesday, the neighbor on Obabemai paradigm shift. How in the paradigm a shift the make sure say you spend wisely, save intentionally, and be generous. And please, understand your environment. Share the system no, they go by the system. In videos be bree way I kum kasa bitimeti. It make us me the intimi sua de. One be away wadwin so intimi sua de. Ye njai niam na ehwehwe video ne we na emfa bibia amre no. Yes, ye na kakra ye, but most of our time now we see the sua de, especially financial, because it's kasem di here. And the na be drew say money can make you happy, but I can buy the things stuff for you to make you happy also. All right. And be share next week. Until then, meet us Wednesday, Paradigm Shift. Subscribe to Patrick Berfi YouTube channel. Na Inyas be. Bye-bye. Oh, sorry, my menchia me refi manchia men Crawford. Hey, Mary, Kwame, Ben, Winnie, Michia Munya Prof. Faithful God, Michia Munya Ubia. Thank you all for joining. Alfred, thank you. All right. Tina, me review. Tina say, organize your friends saying, yes, organize in your account. Try see Canada and US. Per se, you bring people together to own franchise. If you want to be part of it, get in touch with me.
I want to be part of it. I really love the franchise. So just put me through it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Remember, I do to you. Why? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. See you guys later.